Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today we've got a bit of a different video and yeah, we're going to be talking about some of the problems in World of Warships Legends. Now, you know, I don't really like doing these sort of videos, but there comes a time where I get so frustrated with the game that I just come on here and I do them. You know, I have two sides. I've got two sides to myself. I've got the side where I'm just good old Dr. Ghost, and I have a little bit of a level head, if you will. I've got that side where I am just, you know, a little bit filtered, and I'm doing my regular videos, and you know, trying to teach, trying to entertain, and all that stuff, right? And I try my best not to get way too personal. I try my best not to get way too emotional, at least in my videos especially, because I have a lot more control over what I do or what I say in my videos. However, when I'm usually playing on my own, you know, behind the scenes, or when I'm usually playing Legends mainly, when I'm usually playing Legends on live streams, for example, as well, I'm a lot more unfiltered. I'm a lot more laid back. I say what's on my mind. And, you know, like I'm kind of doing now. You know, Legends has a lot of issues. I think I've made this video quite a bit now, haven't I? I mean, but, you know, I just keep coming back to it. And it just keeps getting more funnier and funnier, actually, the more I realize how just stupid this game can be sometimes. You know, it's really unfortunate because Legends has so much damn potential to be something greater than what it already is. Legends is a great game. It's a great product. You know, I still play it because I still find enjoyment in it. You know, I'd be lying to myself if I said I still don't have some level of fun playing this game. You know, I still have my moments where I just absolutely go off. I have great games, you know, sometimes, and a lot of those games you guys get to see here on the channel in my videos, right? And also, for those who are new to the channel, make sure to go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and to go check out some of those videos if you would like. I also do live streams here and there as well. I'm not one to promote myself very often, but there you go. There you go, a little bit something different there. But getting back to what I was talking about, you know, I try my best on this channel, basically, to be positive, to be productive, to be real with you guys. You know, I try not, I don't deceive you guys. I try not to, it's not that I try not to. I try to be as real as I can with y'all. I think it's very important that I give you guys my honest opinions on things. And, you know, there's a lot of great things with this game, and I think we all know what they are. I mean, it's a great game. It's a great product. It has its moments where it's just awesome, man. And then you have those moments where it's just absolutely atrocious, and that's what we're going to be covering today. I made about maybe 10 problems videos. 10, almost 15, I'd say. 10 to 15 problems videos. And I have over, I think, over 450 uploads. So if you guys do the math here, I have only around 10, 15 problems videos, you know, aka my negative videos, if you will. And I've got basically the rest of my stuff is positive, productive, entertaining, informational content. I try my best on this channel to help people. And I can't just help myself. I can't help myself when I see all this bullshit in Legends. I can't help myself but make a video once every so often and rant a little bit. You know, I think that's important because there's two sides to everybody, especially when you're a content creator. There's that side where you're very filtered and where you keep your cool. And then there's that side where you're behind the scenes and it's a game you're playing and you're absolutely having a horrible time at times. You know, I'm trying to basically cover that side now. So the problems in World of Warships Legends, I'm going to talk about everything in this video. This is going to be the longest rant/problems video I have ever done, and probably the longest rant video in history on Legends. So get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be interesting, okay? We're going to talk about everything. Not everything, but a lot of shit. And, yeah. So, with all that being said, let's jump right into it. The first major issue I have with Legends is the fucking RNG, man. The RNG in this game is just fucking ridiculous. And what I mean by the RNG is when you, for example, you're in a ship, someone else is in a ship, and let's just say you're in a battleship, that person's in a heavy cruiser or a light cruiser. and you shoot a full salvo of whatever, 16, 15, 14-inch guns at them, and you hit them pretty much in the correct spot. You aim for their citadel, and what do you get? Overpens. You get shatters, or you get ricochets, or you get penetrations for not a whole lot of damage. And, you know, that's not where the problem ends. The problem starts when they start setting fires on you. So they're able to just roll around, you know, sailing broadside, or, you know, turning around, throttle jockeying, doing their thing, and they're able to just get away with it, and they could just sit there and spam your ass down. And when you try to actually fight back against them, what do you get? Overpens. What do you get? Ricochets. What do you get? Pens for barely any damage. So they're just able to sit there, set fire after fire after fire after fire after fire on you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And it's something that is a genuine fucking issue. It's you know, not a lot of people seem to really talk about it too much. And if they talk about it, they're like, yeah, well, nothing we can do about it. And you're right, there's really not much we can do about it. At the end of the day, it's Wargaming's game. They're going to do whatever the fuck they want. But that's the main issue right there, is the RNG. And that's just one example of the RNG in this game. There's so many problems with the way that this game works fundamentally with the RNG. Like fire chance, for example. Let's not even go there. For example, I'm at Rochester here. I've got a 17% fire chance, which is pretty damn high. So each one of these 8-inch shells has a 17% fire chance. So there's a potential I can literally just sit back and set people on fire for days every 9 seconds. Gotta love it. Seems balanced, right? Yeah. You know, that's the main issue. And, for example, I'm going to give you guys an example right now. I'll go to my display capture, bring you guys over to here. I had a live stream earlier. Sorry if it looks a little blurry, but it is a pre-recorded live stream bit here. But I had a live stream, and I was playing the Tier 7 Prince Eugen. And I was doing a live stream on Legends earlier today. And I was getting into a fight with these cruisers, as you guys will see here. I'm going to turn myself down a little bit so you guys can hear my voice. But, for example, this broadside Suzuya here, he's pretty much broadside. Look at the minimap. Look at him. And what do I get? 2 overpens, a fucking penetration for barely any damage, and 1 ricochet. How does that translate? You're telling me right now, Wargaming, that a broadside Japanese light cruiser, it's only light because of the caliber of the guns, it's actually a Mogami hull, and the Citadel is absolutely gigantic on the Suzuya. If we go take a look real quick, you guys should be able to see. I'm going to go take a look at the Citadel on the Suzuya. The Suzuya is absolutely, it's got a gigantic fucking Citadel. So you're telling me, Wargaming, that I'm shooting at a fucking broadside cruiser, this fucking thing, and I'm getting overpens and fucking shatters overpens, pens, and ricochets. Huh? Alright. Anyway, that was the first shot at the Suzuya. Maybe I did land a few short. Maybe I did land, a couple, where I shouldn't have. Maybe it actually did miss or some shit. So, let's keep watching. Alright, let's keep watching. Let's go back over. Let's keep watching this. There's more, trust me. Oh yeah, here's the funny part. All right, let me go and fast forward a little bit. Yeah, so I was set on fire by the Suzuya once. Okay, here's the Suzuya's front guns coming in. Boom, fire. Yeah, gotta love it. HE spam is the meta. It really is, guys. It's just ridiculous. And it just goes to show that battleships aren't the only class that suffers from this. I will stand by that statement. HE spam literally, in the current state, is the meta. There's no secret there. HE spam is the meta. Look, Suzuya is coming around once again, flat fucking broadside. Let's pause that. Let's go back and just look at this, okay? We shoot a bunch of 8-inch guns at him. Okay? Suzuya is over-angling, right? My back guns get through. One shell is just going right down in there. Ready? Watch. Boom, right there. Hit right there. Right where my mouse is. Okay? And you're telling me that's an overpin? Another shell hit up here in the superstructure, and another shell hit up here in the superstructure as well. But that one shell, you're telling me that's an overpin? That one was an overpin that hit right over in here? Sure. Sure. The Citadel is all raised right in here, dude. It's all raised right in here. And you're telling me that's an overpin. Whatever. Alright, Suzuya. Suzuya is turning back into angle. And I still somehow get an overpin, probably on a superstructure. I get a penetration in a superstructure. It's just ridiculous. It really is. And that's the main problem I have. It's the fucking RNG. It's the RNG. Now I'm going to have another situation where I shoot at another broadside cruiser. Okay? Not this, but I think it was the Cleveland. Yes, here we go. So Cleveland gets spotted. Cleveland is pretty fucking broadside. If you look at the map, he's pretty much broadside at 11 kilometers. He's not even turning. Oh, now he turns, but it doesn't matter. These are 8-inch guns on a... Okay, these are 8-inch guns. These are 8-inch guns on an angled fucking light cruiser, okay? On an angled light cruiser. And you're telling me that 8-inch guns at 11 kilometers on a slightly angled fucking light cruiser gets 2 overpins. Where the fuck does that translate? 2 overpins on an angled light cruiser. Let's go and see where they impacted. Maybe I'll give Wargaming the benefit of the doubt if these actually hit in the superstructure. Let's go take a look. Do I actually aim? I do aim. I can't really tell where they hit. Unfortunate. But still, nonetheless, an angled light cruiser getting 2 overpins. Sure. Just sure, you know? It's ridiculous. I've got great German 203 millimeter 8-inch guns, and I somehow just can't do anything to these guys. I can't do shit. It makes absolutely no sense. And then Cleveland can set me on a double fire with his fucking front guns. You guys see what I'm getting at here? It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. These guys can just sit here, sail broadside, over angle, make constant fucking mistakes, and get away with everything. It's ridiculous. That's the main issue. And this is just one example. I have plenty of games where I've had shit happen like this. Plenty of games. I can't even count off the top of my head. I've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of matches where I've just had shells not doing anything. It's ridiculous. And that is why I think Wargaming needs to tone down the fucking RNG. Because it is just stupid, man. It is just absolutely stupid. It truly is. Now, here's the best part, guys. You guys thought that was it. Suzuya turning out, flat broadside, 9 kilometers, big ass raised citadel, and 4 overpins. 4 overpins. Yep. 100%. Like, this is why I don't want to play. Like, this is literally the reason why I get off Legends. It's because of shit like this. I love the game. I don't mind bad teammates as much, as long as my shit can actually work. And in this fucking game in particular, these fucking idiots were able to just go around, sail broadside, not do absolutely anything, okay? They could sit there, set fire after fire after fire after fire, and I can't do fucking dick all nothing to them. It makes absolutely no sense. Under any circumstances, a Japanese cruiser, especially one with a raised citadel like that, should not be able to fucking sail around fucking broadside and not at least get penned. How many pens did we get on that Suzuya in that whole fight? Maybe 1 or 2? Yeah, no. Absolutely fucking bullshit. And that is just one of many examples, okay? That is just one of many examples. Now, we're about 13, almost 14 minutes in. If you guys have stuck in this far, make sure to hit that like button. I do appreciate it. But, yes, that's just a perfect prime example. There's some evidence there, right there. Boom. That's my fucking problem, man. And it's shit like that that really frustrates me. These guys can sit there, make mistakes. You know, I wish I could be like that and just sail around broadside and get away with it. But I can't. Because I don't know. My luck doesn't seem to be very good like these guys' are. But that's the thing. Luck, man. Luck, aka RNG. It just ruins the game. It straight up does. It throws all competitiveness out the fucking window. Like, if you have better RNG than somebody, you will win a fight with them. Guaranteed. No matter how much skill they have. Because if you have better RNG, you're going to win everything. RNG rules. Skill doesn't, unfortunately. And that's just a sad fact of the matter. It's just ridiculous. But what can you do? You know, Wargaming has the power to alter the RNG. We already know this. AKA, look what they've done to the Brawl mode. As you guys can see, the Brawl mode, they can actually change the accuracy and dispersion of your shells. They can change the damage. They can change what things do. So, if Wargaming tries to bring up the "we can't do anything about it" card, that's pure bullshit. That we know they can do things about this. And I think there's some genuine fucking fundamental issues with the armor in this game. Like, maybe there is. This is just a conspiracy theory. Okay, keep that in mind. But there's probably something wrong with the fucking armor. Because how is it that a Japanese heavy cruiser, okay, basically the Suzuya is a heavy cruiser in terms of the hull. It's a Megami hull. So, but yeah, basically a heavy cruiser hull. Absolutely gigantic citadel. And I couldn't even get barely even penetrations. It makes no fucking sense, dude. No sense. Absolutely no sense whatsoever. Anyway, moving on to the next part. And that is the toxic HE spam meta that I was talking about a little bit in that match, man. The HE spam in this game is some of the most stupidest shit ever. Anybody who tells me that it's not the meta, anybody who tells me that HE's not that overpowered, bro, you don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. I swear to God. HE literally is the most stupidest, most brain-dead shit in this game, other than Shimikazes. But, no, seriously. Literally, I can't count how many times I've just been able, for example, in my light cruisers, right? For example, like ships like the, I don't know, Flint, Atlanta, Boise. I can just sail around broadside and just spam out loads and loads and loads and loads of high explosive and set loads and loads of fires. And what happens to me? I get overpenned. I can just dodge. I can throttle jockey. And there's absolutely nothing these guys can do about it. It's ridiculous. You know, battleships in this game just have an absolute hard time. Battleships just get fucking bullied and punished by everything. Carriers can fuck battleships. Destroyers can fuck battleships. Cruisers can fuck battleships. Battleships can fuck battleships with HE. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. HE's a fucking problem. HE itself needs a nerf, okay? And also, I don't understand why Wargaming nerfed Will Rebuild, to be honest with you, at least in terms of the HE. I don't mind the damage saturation nerf, that's fine. But the fire nerf, or whatever it was, dude, no, they need to leave fires alone. Fires in this game are it's just ridiculous. Let's just put it that way. Why is it that battleships have to suffer so much in this game? Battleships already struggle enough to hit anything, and when they do actually hit, there's a chance battleships will just fucking overpen anyway on cruisers. So, like, why is it that battleships have to fucking get nerfed and suffer so goddamn much? Cruisers are the most powerful class in the game. They've got the most DPM. They've got fucking HE for days, obviously, we know that. And anybody who thinks otherwise is just lying to themselves, okay? People like Chili Games, people like Where Are You Aaron, okay? You know, the big Unicum cruiser players, they call themselves Unicums. There's no such thing as a fucking Unicum. That's such a bullshit word. But, yeah, win rate doesn't mean shit in this game. But, it's just a number. But they think they're so goddamn good at the game. And I do too. I mean, I play cruisers. I'm a cruiser main myself. I have fun with it. It's broken. I know it's broken. Sailing around, fucking literally going 30, 40, almost 40 knots on some of my cruisers. And I'm able to just dodge, weave, throttle jockey, spam shells every fucking 5, 6, 7 seconds. And there's absolutely nothing the battleships can do about it. Battleships have to depend on RNG. Battleships have to depend on luck. They literally are floating fucking slot machines. And that's the problem. Battleships struggle so goddamn much in this game, okay? It sucks to be a battleship in 2023. Let's just put it that way. It just really fucking blows because of all these cruisers and destroyers and carriers roaming about. We're actually going to talk about carriers next, believe it or not. But yeah, one of the main issues, HE spam. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Battleships especially struggle a lot from this. Even cruisers, big cruisers, like heavy cruisers, battle cruisers, they all struggle, man. These big ass ships. And there's some people like I think Zarkun. I remember I'm gonna quote this, but Zarkun said, "Just move your fucking battleships if you want to avoid HE spam." And I have something to say. That's not true. I've got nothing but respect for Zarkun. I've got nothing but respect for Aaron. I've got nothing but respect for Chili and all them. Okay, but some of the shit that some of these guys say, especially Zarkun, just move your battleship. He makes it seem like just moving your battleship will solve everything, and that's just not the case. A good cruiser player can easily aim a little better, adjust the shots, and hit a moving battleship. It's not that fucking hard. 900, 700 to 900 feet long, fucking very big, thick battleships running around. It's not that hard to hit a moving battleship as a cruiser, especially as a Russian cruiser with the flat firing trajectories of an Ochakov. So I don't see the argument for just move your battleship. I mean, that can help with some HE spam. Maybe you can like get around an island, but why should I have to do that? I'm a fucking battleship. I should be able to tank a lot of these hits, but no. Fires do an unbelievable amount of damage. Loads of superstructure. And doesn't help, that Wilderer build was nerfed. So there you go. I mean, it's a fucking mess right now, and not a lot of people are talking about it. People are silent about it, or they just don't mention it, or they don't have the energy to fucking bitch about it like I do. Sorry, but, you know? But still, it's a major issue in this game, is fire spam. And it also plays into the other problems that mix together, like the RNG. Because these cruisers could just sail around and just fucking get away with it forever. It's ridiculous. Now, of course, if you're like me, sometimes occasionally you'll get bad luck and you'll get fucking nuked. Sometimes. That's just when a battleship or a heavy cruiser or something gets really lucky. There you go. But that's the thing. Everything in this game now just seems like it revolves around luck. There's not a whole lot of skill required anymore. Like, if you have better RNG than somebody, you're gonna fucking win every goddamn fight, no matter what your skill level is. And that's the most stupidest shit right there. Skill just does not seem to mean a lot anymore. It's sad. I mean, angling your armor is about the only thing you can control, and moving your ship. That's about it. Like, other than that, you just have no control over the fucking casino that is World of Warships Legends. Sorry, but that's the only way I know how to put it. Now, moving on to the next thing, and that is the fucking aircraft carriers in this game. Now, I don't think aircraft carriers are that overpowered. There are a few, like Ark Royal, for example. Oh my god. Don't even get me fucking started on the Ark Royal. That thing is literally the most overpowered carrier in the entire game. I don't care what you say. And some people may go into the comments, well, it has weak planes. No, it fucking doesn't. A few streams ago, I played, like a month ago, but not a few streams ago, but more like a month ago, I played the Texas on a live stream, and there was an Ark Royal in my game, and I was sitting in, I think what was the map? I forgot the map, but, oh, it was Shards. It was Shards. That's right, Shards. I was on Shards. I was on the Alpha Cap. I was sitting up behind an island. I was getting some shots on some people. And then out of nowhere, the Ark Royal comes in. Ark Royal comes in with his planes. Keep in mind, Texas has very good AA. He comes in, gets a strike off, hits me with 3 torpedoes, sets a flood. I DC. He comes back around, hits me with 3 more torpedoes, sets a flood. And it's a perma-flood, of course, because, you know, every fucking torpedo in this game sets a flood. And then he comes back around. I only shoot down 1 plane, and he can hit me with 2 more torpedoes. Like, so much for AA, right? And, you know, one thing that could really help is buffing the AA. Like, why is it that AA in Legends is so shit? Like, literally, there's also another example I had where I was in Iowa. I was on, I think it was Riposte. I think it was Update Day, actually. I was on Riposte, and there was a Shikaku in the lobby. And I think I was on the Charlie Cap on the other side. And I remember it was on stream once again. I was sailing in, as I usually do, on one side, and the Shikaku, once again, just comes out of fucking Narnia with his 9 fucking torpedo bombers, and he comes in, attacks me, and he gets 3 torpedoes on me. One of them causes a flood. I DC it because it's a fucking flood, and I figure my AA will shoot down the rest of his planes, right? Wrong. Somehow he comes back around, still has all of his fucking planes intact. He gets another 3 torpedoes and causes a fucking double flood. Awesome! So now I'm sitting there, I'm fucking perma-double flooded. I've already lost 20, almost 30,000 of my hit points just from fucking 6 carrier-launched torpedoes, and then he comes back around a 3rd fucking time and hits me with 2 more torpedoes, and I'm already almost dead at that point. And let me go take a look at the Iowa's AA rating. I mean, just look at the fucking Iowa's AA rating. It's like the best at tier 7 for a battleship. Look at it. It's fucking god tier, but apparently it's fucking not to wargaming, because a Shikaku with its paper mache fucking planes can somehow come in and get 3 separate fucking strikes off on an Iowa class battleship with some of the best AA rating in the entire fucking game for a battleship, especially at tier 7. So I don't understand. You know, one thing wargaming could do is add DFAA, or not DFAA, sorry, we already have DFAA, but no, I mean priority sector AA, having the ability to actually get extra AA defense on one of your sides. It's a thing on PC. It would be great if it was on here too. It would help out a lot. Or just buffing the damage and the range of your AA overall. That'd be really fucking helpful. But no. No. Wargaming wants to give more power to cruisers. Wargaming wants to give more power to carriers. Wargaming wants to give more power to destroyers. And just keep fucking battleships in the ass. It's unfortunate. And you know, it's sad because a lot of people these days now play battleships at fucking range. No battleships want to move up anymore. Because of the fucking meta that's going around. HE spam. Because of the meta that's going around. Carriers causing fucking mayhem. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's fucking talking about it. It's ridiculous. And maybe I'm a little fucking wrong here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. But I can't fucking help myself. HE's ridiculous. Okay? Anybody with a brain knows how stupid it is, okay? Especially, like, the Japanese heavy cruisers with fucking 25% fire chance. Are you fucking kidding me? Ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, that's the carrier thing. I don't really have a problem with carriers as much, okay? I do with a certain couple of them, like the Ark Royal, you know, ships like the Saipan's fucking busted. There's a lot of carriers out there that are pretty broken, but the main problem I have is the AA just doesn't do anything. Like, it just... Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. It's so inconsistent, and that's the problem. Battleships in general are just fucking inconsistent. It seems like a lot of the problems are around battleships. They're just nerfing the fuck out of BBs, it seems. I don't know why. Now, don't get me wrong, I can still occasionally have a good fucking battleship game, but it's not very common anymore. I remember back in the day when I could literally nuke people. Like, oh my god, you guys remember the days when you can nuke fucking Iowas that went broadside, Colorados, Nagatos, fucking, oh my god, Vanguards? Now these days, I can't even do that. I struggle to even Citadel fucking Baltimores. I struggle to even Citadel Iowas. Like, what the fuck's going on? It seriously feels just so goddamn weird. It just sucks to be a battleship. I don't know what else to say. Just the most inconsistent class in the game. Floating slot machines at best. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you fucking don't. And that's just how it is. Unfortunate. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the prices in this game. You know, there's so many problems with this game, but prices, you know, it's ridiculous. Now, for granted, World of Warships Legends is a free-to-play game. However, it doesn't make it right. I mean, I'm going to put myself in the mind of a person that wants to buy a Tier 7 Premium, okay? Okay, I'm getting on Legends. Huh, let me think. I want a Tier 7 Premium. I'm going to go take a look. I really want an American Tier 7 Premium. Ooh, wow, Rochester. I already bought that thing. So, you know, I'm gonna take a look at the Wichita. Oh no, sorry, I got the Rochester out of a crate. Okay, I'm trying to put my mindset in the mind of just a new player. Okay. Wichita. Ooh, I like that boat. I saw some cool YouTube videos on that. Wow. Let's go take a look at it. Oh, dude, it's got radar, it's got heels. Wow. 9-kilometer radar. Holy crap, they were right. This thing's awesome. And the armor's pretty good too. 27 millimeters. I can ricochet 15-inch guns. Wow. Holy crap. And the camo looks awesome. Okay, I want to buy this, man. I got some money. I want to go buy this. Okay, so it costs 17,500 doubloons. Let me go take a look. So 2,500 doubloons, $10, 5,000 doubloons, $20. Uh-oh. This is pretty pricey. So how much does it cost for... Oh my god, $69.99! 70 buckaroonies for a fucking single ship. Like, not enough people talk about the prices in this game. Is that not fucking ridiculous? For a Tier 7 Premium, guys, it costs over $70 fucking USD. It's probably like $80 or $90 over there in Europe and stuff. Is that not ridiculous or what? And yeah, I know there's going to be some people saying, oh, well, you don't have to buy anything. It's a free-to-play game. I mean, you're right, but you're also kind of wrong. It doesn't make it right. It's still scummy. The prices are unbelievably high. And you know what's funny? I would be okay with actually spending a lot of money on this game if the game was in a better state. But it just really isn't. I still enjoy the game here and there. Don't get me wrong, right? I still have my moments. I still love this game. That ain't going to change. But I don't spend a whole lot of money as I used to. Mainly because all the fucking problems. If Wargaming was to get their shit together, okay, and make this game actually enjoyable and maybe tone down the RNG a bit, who knows, right? God only knows. maybe I would actually want to come in here and actually be a madman and pull out my wallet and become an absolute wallet warrior and just smack down $70, $80. I do it here and there. If I'm having a good time, I don't mind spending money on Wargaming's game. I really don't. I bought plenty of Tier 7 premiums in this game, usually when I'm actually having a good time on rare occasions. So, you know, that's the point here. There's two sides to this game, man, and people seem to focus on one or the other. Most people focus on the goods. Most people post content and most people watch content on nothing but the goods. But there's a lot of fucking bad things with this game. This game is not all sunshine and fucking rainbows. And I have to deal with this shit 24/7, all the time, on live streams. I gotta deal with this shit all the time while trying to get fucking videos recorded. It makes it an absolute chore, man. Hence why I don't do a lot of videos, because I just don't feel like getting on to do them, because the game is in such a shitty fucking state sometimes, for me anyway. Some people have their days where they just go absolutely off. Sometimes I have my days where I go absolutely off. And then there's some days where we all just have shitty days. We don't do anything. Get losses, you know? Shit. This game's a mess. It really is. And it seems like now more than ever it's a fucking mess. Once again, kind of a conspiracy theory, but it just seems like with every update, it just gets worse and worse. I don't know why. The randomness just gets worse and worse. Once again, conspiracy, but I'm just saying, it just feels like ugh. It's a mess. It's just a mess. That's the only way I know how to put it. But anyway, guys, I think I've talked about mostly everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I mean, well, I'm going to do a little quick summary. RNG, big fucking issue. There's a lot of shit going on with the RNG. It's ridiculous. You know, Wargaming products seem to really love fucking with their RNG a lot. I don't know what it is, but RNG in this game is just, it pisses me off more than anything else. Teammates, obviously, I know people are going to leave lots of comments around the potatoes in this game, and there's really not much you can do about it. No matter what you do, there's always going to be some bad players here and there, but let's be real. At least if you had good RNG, you can actually carry some of your fucking potato teammates, you know? If my shells could actually nuke people, like I want them to, when people are making mistakes, I could actually probably carry a lot more of these fucking games, but no. Why would I be able to do that, right? So it's just a fucking mess, man. It's so inconsistent, I don't know what to expect anymore. Like, what's the point anymore of, like, having skill? What's skill when you could have all the RNG in the world, right? Jesus Christ, man. But, yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Sorry about all the cussing in this video, but it's a problems video, it's a rant, and when I rant, I rant. Let's just say that. And when I go off a little. So, you know, to some of the people I did actually mention directly, I've got nothing but respect for. I don't mean any disrespect in this video. I just want you guys to know that. I'm just sharing some of my thoughts on the problems in this game, man. And I'm going to keep doing it every so often. I'm not going to do it all the time because I still want to make majority of my videos, you know, of course, to be positive, productive, entertaining, informational, helpful videos. You know, that's what I want to do. I don't like doing these kind of videos because it's just, it gets old after a while and it is a little negative. So I try to balance it out, okay? Keep that in mind. I try to balance it out. So, and yeah, I mean, I've only got like 12 or 13 of these problems videos anyway. So I've got 450 something uploads almost, and I've got only 12 of these videos. So, you know, I'm not trying to basically do nothing but problems videos, okay? But nonetheless, speaking of videos, if you guys have stuck in this far, we've got a 33-minute long video. I told you it's going to be the longest rant video ever. But I had some things to talk about, man, in depth, you know? This game has a lot of issues. It really does. And, I could only hope that... I don't even know if I can hope. I don't think this game's going to get better. I can just basically hope that I have a good time. I can only hope that RNG is going to be on my side, because I don't think this game's going to get better. Wargaming's probably never going to touch the RNG. They're going to leave it as it is. And there's really not much we can do about it, you know? To end this video on a positive note, I hope you all are having a good one. And I hope everybody has a good time on Legends. Good luck to you all. You actually all, I'm sure will need it. Good luck to myself. And yeah, everybody. Seriously, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I'm actually going to read everything. I read all my comments, so yeah. Be respectful, though, if you can, please. Be reasonable. Don't, you know, go in there and cause some wars, please, because I will just get rid of those comments, so yeah. Anyway, y'all, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, problems, man. Only if Wargaming would just get their head out of their fucking ass. Oops, I'm still recording. Sorry. Shit.